my beautiful soul family, and welcome. This is Patrizia 1111. So we're going to do the all signs for the week of January 1st to the 6th of January. So January 1st to the 6th. From my family to yours, we want to wish you, for those of you, a Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Happy Hanukkah, and so forth, and a Happy New Year. May 2024 rock for you. May 2024 bring you blessings, bring you peace, bring you whatever it is that you truly desire. It's a new chapter for everybody on the collective, and also for those of you who are individual. Only if you believe that it's going to be an abundant year, only if you believe you will have a peaceful year, only if you believe that whatever it is that you want is coming to you, you're giving the universe the entrance, the portway, or gateway, portway, a new word. I always like to make up new words, but a gateway for those blessings to come to you. So I wish you happy holidays. May you enjoy it with the people that you care the most, and have fun. Okay, always laughter and joy is very beautiful to have at this time of year. So as you can see, I'm back into my room. I'm not completely finished with everything that I want to do. It's getting there. Slowly but surely is getting there. I started in my room, and I came in 2023 was like I went all around to find a spot, because I just wanted to change things up, and it was okay to do that. I'm happy that I did, but I know that home is where I want to do my readings. So I do want to have an intro before, I guess, before we start. For the cardinal signs, Aries, Libra, Cancer, and Capricorn. Aries, Cancer, Libra, and Capricorn. 2024 is going to be an amazing year for the cardinal signs. Okay, especially for the cardinal signs. Even if you have your sun or rising or anywhere that you have placements in Aries, Cancer, Libra, and Capricorn, is going to bring big significant changes for you in 2024, especially in terms of relationships, in terms of finances, whatever it is that you've been working on. If it's been about healing, or whatever it is that you've been putting a lot of energy into, and things didn't manifest in the last 15 years, it's going to start shifting. And the shift already started from December 24th. The opening of it. I don't know if some of you have been feeling it. If you haven't been feeling it, but the signs are all there. The universe is showing you signs through numerology, through songs, through conversations, messages from your spirit guides. It's all there for you to see. So 2024 will be a very beautiful year for everybody. It is going to be in the wooden dragon. So dragon energy is with us. And so I'm pretty excited for 2024 to arrive. I really feel, for me, significant changes since actually the new moon in Sagittarius that we had in 2023, that already shifted something in my life. I felt a shift energetically around me, that something changed. Things were not as hard, or there wasn't any obstacles in the way that it used to be. So maybe you've been feeling that as well. So this week, instead of doing your individual readings, I decided to do things differently for 2024, though, because I want to create more things on the channel, and I don't want to be hurried in the sense like every time I come in I have to do weeklies. And I know I have been doing weeklies for a very long time, and I thought that this is what I wanted, but then at the end of the day, I don't feel satisfied with the weeklies, only because that's the only thing I could bring to the table is the weeklies. So I've decided to do the all signs. I'm going to just change things around, but you will always have readings from me every week. Different modalities of readings. It doesn't always have to be about the weeklies. So I'm doing the all signs for January 1st to the 6th. Okay, so this is where you could come here, and at the end, and if anybody out there could put timestamps for me, that would be very much appreciated. I will pin it, so that it's going to be easier for you to look at your rising sign, your moon sign, whatever sign. And and I'm going to do a reading like that. And then after that, I'm going to incorporate other things into my channel that will give you guidance and support along the way. And I'm glad that when you guys come here on this channel, that you learn from the channel and you learn how to use your intuition, that one day you're not going to need me anymore. Anyways, so this is what I wanted to say. So thank you very much for being here. And now let's get started with your readings. Okay, Aries. Aries Nation is in the house. We're going to start with Aries. Let's see what's going on here for you from January 1st to the 6th. These cards wanted to come out. You got the Three of Pentacles. Look at that. The Emperor comes in with the Three of Pentacles. Rebuilding. Whatever this is, there's some type of rebuilding that's taking place here for you. It could be some type of collaboration or some type of commitment. I see strategy. I see planning. I see you discussing things with other people, okay? Coming to terms with things and just getting things started here. Whatever it is, it's about a lot of wisdom here, and it's about taking action. It's important to stay open with your heart at this time, okay? Because there could be an arrival of a situation or a person, but it's also important in terms of your creative expression to be open, okay, when it comes to different strategies and planning, because there could be collaboration. I see a lot of teamwork and support here. What you're going towards is this 10 of Pentacles. That's amazing. Something long-term here. This could be, in terms of your work or finances, or this could be in terms of some type of legacy in a state or a home. Something long-term here. Definitely here, what the challenge is the Nine of Wands with the Five of Pentacles, because some of you feel very frustrated at this time. You may feel like you've been tested all along, you're tired, you're exhausted. Though you're very strong and you're very determined to move forward, you always feel like some type of lack. Maybe you feel left out, ghosted, you feel maybe you're lacking, like I said, lacking something. Or it could also feel like here is that you're looking at every situation that you've been through and what it brought to you to the table. You've been putting a lot of hard work and energy into something here, okay? And what you normally want is this 10 of Cups and this 10 of Pentacles here in terms of happiness. What makes you happy, Aries? What is it that makes you feel contented? What are you grateful for, okay? Because there is an energy here where there is people around you that care about you. There could be a soulmate energy. There could be something long-term in terms of how you're feeling. And what I'm seeing here is, which is amazing, it took you a lot of inner strength since I would feel July, August of 2023 brought something to you at the table that took a lot of inner strength. Something that you've been looking at, in terms of like your completions, your determination in moving forward, because there was so many obstacles here, feeling left out or ghosted, or some of you maybe had financial issues, whatever it is. And it took you a lot of inner strength to go through something, because there was a tower that took place here for you around that time. But what I am seeing here for you with the Chariot and the Chariot and the Six of Swords is that you're taking your power back, and this is going to take place in the full moon that we have right now. That's happening in Cancer. It's about emotions. It's about home. It's about family. It's about what's clear and dear to you. Whatever the case here is that you're taking your power back and you're moving forward, even though you know the road will be bumpy at times. You are moving forward here, okay? It's a very ambitious card. There could be traveling indicated. You could be traveling by plane, by boat, whatever. You're traveling. Some of you are going to be traveling physically here. If not, it just means that you're going through a transitions and better times are coming ahead. From the full moon in Cancer, okay, till 6 weeks prior, 6 weeks. I said 6 weeks. Okay, things are going to shift for you. Blessings, restoration, and peace is coming for you. All right, so that's very nice to see. It's important to trust your intuition. It's very important to trust your intuition. You are being guided. You are definitely being guided here. And you're coming to terms with patterns in your life with the Devil and the Six of Cups. Maybe patterns or people that you were dealing with here where you're looking, there's memories of the past of when things were difficult, especially with Saturn. Saturn, after when you complete a 15-year, especially you Aries, right? Because you are a cardinal a cardinal sign. I'm tongue-tied. Well, you could blame Mercury retrograde for that. Anyways, what I was saying, you are a cardinal sign, and 15 years, okay, of tests that you had to go through in your relationships of your past here. There's something that you're looking at, okay? And Saturn is going to come in because there is beautiful healing that's going to take place here. There's been a lot of heartbreak when it came to your relationships or people from your past here. Maybe there was patterns here that you had to look at or you had to reevaluate here, okay? And well, when all of that comes through, right, because you're going through a new cycle, Aries, Jupiter is coming in to help you. So there is luck here. There's karma. Something is faded and it's coming towards you. That's going to bring you your 9 of Cups, which is your wish fulfillment. And yeah, something you've been dreaming about. There is a wish that's going to be granted with the star when Pluto, especially when Pluto transits from Capricorn to Aquarius. It's about faith and hope being restored here, right? And finally, you're going to be open to it. Open to what? To a lot, because you have here 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles that are coming through, okay? Yeah, and you know, there's a gift that's coming in for you. There's a gift and you're open to receive. This could be in terms of finances, money, whatever it is that's tangible. It could also be about love. There's some type of new stability that's going to take place for you. And it's in divine timing. You're going to see the signs. You're going to feel it. And yeah, you know, it's about positive news. And why is it positive news? Well, there's a judgment coming for you. And what is it bringing? The sun. Yeah, the sun. Positive times, positive vibes to bring you a new beginning with the Fool. Well, I hope you enjoyed your reading, Aries. And next we're doing is Taurus. Hello, my Taurus gang. How are you all doing? Okay, Taurus, even you, even though you're not a cardinal sign, 2024 will be very auspicious time for you, especially 2024, 2025, and 2026 for the sign of Taurus, especially in all the terms, whatever it is that you've been working on, whatever you've been putting a lot of energy, whether it's your healing, money, or your finances, or a new job, a new career, or going back to school, whatever it is that you've been doing for yourself, okay, 2024 will reap the benefits for you, Taurus. So we'll see what's going on here for Taurus. Some of you are going to hear some sounds in the background. It's Sandy snoring. I can't stop that. Okay, so let's see what's happening for Taurus. Yeah. Taurus, you are in this Queen of Swords energy. You're thinking logically about everything at this time. You're analyzing, you're thinking, you're seeing where you could cut off, emotions, people, or situations here. You're very honest and forward in how you're talking, right? You're very clear in this energy, very clear. And a lot of you have been introspecting, right? Taking time to really reflect on things, okay? Taking time and going deeper into your healing journey. For some of you, you've been digging deeper into your healing journey. And it will not resonate with all of you, but let me tell you, you have been, you had completions here. You had to go through the darkest nights or the darkest path for a while here. And it shows up that you're like crystal clear in what you want here. Especially when it comes to relationships with the Two of Cups. Could be anybody, could be a lover, could be a friend, could be anybody here, but this is an emphasis here. And something is coming in divine timing. There's a new start here that's taking place, almost like as if you're projecting something here, okay? You're like looking at something or looking how you want this Two of Cups to appear in your life. And there is positive news around this. But the thing is that, you know, with the King of Wands and energy again, you need to, there is definitely a passionate start here, but you need to be different. You need to be different than you were before. You need to be daring. You need to be more bold. You need to look at the bigger picture in a situation here. And it's about taking action, because some of you are really trying to bring something into balance. Some of you may be pulled into different directions, you know, in how you're feeling about things. And you need to be careful of the people around you, Taurus, definitely. You need to be careful about the people around you. Is there trust issues in your relationship? Is there a bit of ego in your relationships? Is there people not having your back? There's something here you have to look at. Whatever it is that you're looking at, okay, in the adventure, in terms of how you're going about here, you do have someone around you that's very frustrated, very angry at you, maybe. Not angry, whoever this Two of Cups is, whoever this is. This could be in terms of friendships, it could be in terms of love, it could be anything here. It could be about work. Someone here is not confident. Are you not confident in yourself? Are you frustrated towards the people that you're attracting or were attracting to you? I don't know if this is going to resonate with all of you, okay? But I do know that you are going through a major event here because you have the World card. So you had no choice to be in this Queen of Swords and this Hermit energy here. You had no choice. You're going to the next level. You're closing up chapters here. And there will be celebrations around you. Definitely. Yes, there will be. And, you know, I see a lot of home emphasis for you with the Four of Wands. You know, and the thing is also Venus shows up in your reading. That's about love and finances. It's about celebration. It's about less interference. It's about home. There's a lot of options here. There's a lot of celebration. You have a lot of support around you, and I like to see that. It's very beautiful. So there is some type of stability here. So let's go a bit with this Queen of Swords and the Hermit energy here. Maybe you have to sometimes, you know, if you're always in this Queen of Swords energy, and let's say you don't have self-confidence or determination to go through something here because you are trying to bring something into balance here. Maybe you're being asked to look at yourself more deeper, right? That could be also an energy of that, okay? So let's look at the Queen of Swords with the Hermit. Yeah, the Empress. New opportunities knocking on your door here. Venus. This is about creativity, fertility. It's about harvesting. It's about putting out there what you want and receiving it. Some of you are in the divine feminine at this time. You're really working on that, right? There's new opportunities knocking at your door. Yes, and it's been difficult. You know, there's been a lot of adversity and challenges that you had to go through. But I do feel that here you are taking a stand for yourself. And you know where you're going. You know that there's a calling for you. You know that you're on a different path than a lot of people out there. And there's a wish that wants to be granted. So when Pluto, you know, shifts from Capricorn to Aquarius, you're going to feel this, right? You're going to feel it, you know, especially around your birthdays too. I know it's 2024, but it's around your birthdays too, all right? Something is going to shift here. It's an ending of a cycle that you all have to go through. So it's an ending of a cycle that's been difficult, okay? Whatever that you had to experience here, okay? It was a dead end or in a situation, whatever it was, there's light at the end of the tunnel. And the best part is that you're transitioning. Some of you could be relocating or moving or just traveling. If not, just means that you're going through a transition at this time, right? And blessings and peace is going to come towards it. It's going to take you a lot of inner strength, or has been taking a lot of inner strength for you to go through this, right? But there is a wish fulfillment that wants to be granted here for you. And from the Queen of Swords, there could be a King of Swords, or this could be another energy attached to you. Whatever it is, with the King of Swords is that they attain what they want. They observe and they attain what they want. And there is going to be some type of success and victory here for you. It's all about your self-confidence. There's a lot of people around you that, you know, want to see you happy. They want to support you along the way. Yeah. You're taking a look at your light and shadow at this time, or what it is in the patterns, or what it is that inside of you that needs to shift, okay? Because there is beautiful things taking place here for you, like I said. But there is definitely a milestone, reward, victory, and success in your community here. I do see success for you and prosperity. Okay, so Taurus, I hope you enjoyed your reading. Next we're doing is Gemini. Hello, my beautiful gems. How are you? I hope that you're all doing well. We're going to get into your reading. Okay. Let's see what's going on for Taurus. No, sorry, I just did Taurus. Now I'm doing Gemini. I don't know why I said Taurus. Sorry. It's wee hours of the day. The wee hours. Everybody's sleeping in the house as I'm doing my readings. So, Gemini, let's see what's going on here for you. This card wanted to come out. You got the Queen of Swords. Of course, you're in the Queen of Swords energy. There's a freedom here, I feel. A lot of you are letting your hair, I feel like you're letting your hair, like, you know, like, let's say if you always have it pinned up, or, you know, I feel like you're letting your hair loose and just like, I don't know, there's like an energy with you with this Queen of Swords. You're listening, you're getting the messages very loud and clear, like you're intuitive, or whatever messages and signs that have to come towards you. Okay, you're thinking logically. You know, you're very sharp-minded, you're honest. Sometimes too honest. Let people misunderstand you. Let's see what's going on with Gemini. Gemini. Yeah. A lot of obstacles along the way. You know, a lot of obstacles with the Ten of Wands. You've been going through a lot here. You've been carrying a lot on your shoulders over and over again, you know, but you're not losing sight of yourself. You know, there's still some spark and spunk within you. There's an ending of a journey. You're returning home, returning to where you started. You had to go all around, zigzag up and down, but you got back to where you have to go here. And there's an ending of a journey here, but you still have some spunk within you. You're very open. With the Queen of Cups, you have the Queen of Swords, the Ten of Wands, the Queen of Cups. This full moon in Cancer that's coming up, for some of you that will be, if you see this around that time, will be very important to you, because I feel that you will be at peace here. You know, there's something that's shifting within you. I feel that. And, you know, it's a brand new beginning. You are like at peace, and you are at serenity with this full moon in Cancer from the 26th to the 27th that we will have here. And it's going to emphasize your emotions, and I feel that you are right on target. You're calm here. I don't see you being erratic. I'm not seeing you being, you know, you're taking the higher road here. You know your values, you know what you want here, and you're open, and you're very psychic as well too. But there's an ending of feeling stuck, an ending of feeling all these obstacles. There's an ending of maybe thinking negative. It's about time you empower yourself here, you know. You've been, you're in a time now that there's a lot of memories that you're thinking about, the people that you care about, whatever it's your family, soul family, friends, co-workers, whatever it is, there is a sense where with the Six of Cups that you are looking into the past. There's memories here that you're looking at. And, you know, I feel that you are like at peace with yourself with this. There's something here that you are completely releasing and healing. And you're actually moving on from this, okay? Because you want things to come into balance. In terms of even your friendships, your relationships, your co-workers, your work, whatever it is in this world that you are, you know, you want things to come in balance in your relationships, and they will. Number 66 is very strong, and 66 is all about like, it's all about like prosperity, right? Prosperity, strong foundations here, that whatever you give out there, you want it back. And I do feel that you will achieve this because you are where you need to be. You are where you need to be. And with the Two of Wands here, you have two paths to choose from, two ideas. Maybe you're manifesting two different things here. And yes, you're going to have to make a decision here. Maybe in how you're feeling, and maybe how, you know, it's time to release this bullshit. It's time to release the negative thinking. It's time to release the overthinking. It's time to release these obstacles, because the Ten of Wands shows up and shows me that you still have spark here, okay, within a situation, within a person, or within whatever it is, okay? You are making progress. Definitely you're making progress towards what you truly want here. Let's see what else is there for you, Gemini. Anything else for Gemini? Yes, you have to listen to yourself. You got the High Priestess. You are being guided. And you know, if you're in this Eight of Swords energy, you're not going to listen to your intuition. You're going to listen to your emotions. Your mind has to be stronger than your feelings and your emotions. That's very important, and it's an insight that I did want to share with you, gems. Your mind has to be stronger than your feelings and emotions to arise or go beyond, okay, a situation here. Let's see, Gemini from January 1st to the 6th. Anything else? Oh my God, all those cards came out. Let's see. Okay. You got the Page of Wands, the Page of Pentacles. Okay, so definitely here, there's a new beginning, a passionate start towards whatever this means for you. It does not only have to be about love. It could be about projects, whatever you're doing. You've been feeling it. You've been planting the seeds there. There is an offer coming in, maybe in how you are projecting yourself to the world or to the people or the environment around you, that you've been working on yourself, and there's like a passionate start, or there's definitely messages coming in. There could be an arrival of someone coming in for you. Yes, there could be an arrival of someone coming in for you. For others of you, this could also mean it's about your creative expressions, how you're going to create your, it's about how you're going to express yourself. So it's about you being vulnerable here, right? Whatever the case is, oh my God, it's beautiful here. You got 6666. You got 6666. A lot of people think, oh my God, it's the devil's. No, it's not. No, it's not about that. Some of you might believe it's that, but I don't believe it's that. The sixes are about prosperity. Okay? You are definitely going to the next level. You got 4 6s on the ground. And it's rare that I get the 4 6s on the ground. All right? It's about your self-confidence. It's about how you see yourself. I think the new moon in Sagittarius did something for some of you out there. You felt something different, right? Did you not feel a portal? Did you not feel a door opening? Did you not feel the energetic shift around you? I'm sure you did. Because there is something here in terms of a milestone, in terms of self-confidence, victory, success, and you are going through a transition. Some of you might be thinking about relocating or moving or traveling, but you're going through a transition. Better times are coming ahead. And this full moon in Cancer, which is the last one of the year, will signify something very significant for you, Geminis. Okay, you're letting go. What are you letting go of? Well, Pluto being in Capricorn, as on the collective, as you, the individual. Sorry, I'm getting tongue-tied because Mercury is in retrograde. I could blame it on that. Anyway, so Pluto transitioning from Capricorn to Aquarius will be a big shift for you in terms of your patterns. If there's been patterns or addictions or obsessions or anything, people or situations here where there was so much confusion, I feel that there's going to be a grand shift here for you, okay? Because things were always unclear. With the moon, Neptune playing a big part in your chart as well. You could check it out if you don't believe me. But then Saturn and Neptune playing a big part here in terms of where you had to be discerned, where there was illusions, where there was fantasy, where there has a lot of options, but there was a lot of confusion here, and something was not what it seemed. There was, like I said, blocked intuition. So something here shifted, and it may have shifted from December 24th for some of you out there. December 26, 27 also will be a time of where something is being shifted. And of course, like I said, Saturn, after a 15-year period with Saturn, we are going to begin a new era. And I'm sure a lot of you have been feeling it. There's been a lot of, in terms of your emotions, in terms of how you've been thinking about things in your past, in terms of maybe you had trust issues or there was trust issues in a situation where you can count on anybody here. It shows up. Yeah, it shows up. That card wanted to come out. See? Proves to me these cards are like intact. From Capricorn, which is Saturn, to Aquarius, the H of Aquarius, the star. There's a wish that's going to be granted here for you. Okay, a lot of you are going to be solo for a while. Okay, maybe concentrating on yourself, on your career, or just being free. There's this energy of hope and faith being restored. You got also Venus, could be also love here finances. There's new opportunities knocking at your door. And you know what? You're going to be empowering yourself, Geminis. You are, yeah. With the Empress and the Queen of Wands, there is something magical taking place here for you around that time. And you're probably already starting to feel it. Whatever it is about self-confidence, determination. There's something magical. There's new opportunities, and it's a wish that's going to be granted. And you got the Fool card. There's a new beginning taking place for you. Yeah, a new beginning. You're going to the next level with the world. Some of you will be famous. Maybe some of you are on stage or something like that. I don't know why, but I'm picking up stage, singing, dancing, I'm not sure. But you're on the top of the world. Okay, so you're going to the next level, and you're going to be releasing yourself in how you used to be for the last 15 years. And you're going to be entering a new era of yourself, especially for those of you that have been working on your self-confidence. It's going to come in for you 100%. Because whatever it is that you've been working on, whatever it is that there is a new beginning here. Okay, there's completions, there's new beginnings. You're going to be taking a look at yourself, memories of how you used to be to a new person you are with this 10 of Pentacles. Something long-term here, whether it's a project, whether it's a calling. You know you're being called. You know you're being called. You know you're going to a different direction here. And there could be traveling indicated for some of you, okay? But it could be an inheritance, a legacy, an estate or a home or work, whatever it is, it's something long-term. So Gemini, I hope you enjoyed your reading. And next we're doing is Cancer. Hi Cancers, how are you all doing? Welcome, welcome. We're doing the all signs energy update, or see how your week is doing here. What cards am I going to use? I think I'm going to use these ones. Yeah, for Cancers. All right, CMCs, how are you? So CMC, you are a cardinal sign, and there's good news finally for CMCs. Wow. So in the new moon in Sagittarius that we had not too long ago, opened a new portal. And I don't know for some of you, if you felt it energetically, that there was a new portal that took place for you. As for me, I felt it when the new moon in Sagittarius. Little inklings here and there. Energy folding, energy releasing, something opening. And now we're going to have a full moon in our sign on December 26th and 27th. Very important time around this time, Cancers. It's going to be focused on your health. For some of you, home, emotions, and whatsoever. Okay, and it's also a great time. It's not just about releasing this full moon. It's also about manifesting. So I'm going to give you a technique, which I should have gave the technique to everybody on the channel. I feel bad now, but hopefully everybody's going to listen to the Cancer readings. And if they do listen to the Cancer readings, they could share it with other people, and you could share it too. So if this full moon, I want you to write not only what you want to release and burn it to the full moon, but I also want you to write down what you already have in your existence. Even if you say, well, I don't have it. Yeah, but pretend that you do have it in your existence. Believe it that you have it in your existence, whether it's a new job, whether it's health, whether it's money, whether it's a relationship, whether it's peace, whatever it is that you truly want. Write it down in detail. And I need you to write it down in detail, like completely in detail, right? If it's like, for example, you want a person in your life. Well, you describe this person. This person, who is this person? Is this person your husband, your soulmate, your whatever, your twin? Or, you know, and then detail from the hair, what color the hair is, to the eyes, to the nose. The same thing if you want a car. Don't say you just want to manifest a car. Just manifest what you want as a car. Just keep writing things down. And when you finish writing everything, right, you burn that too, and you release it. That's it. That's all you have to do. You burn both papers. So, and December 28th for Cancers, especially for Cancers, will be a very auspicious time. So December 28th, following through. I want you guys, if you want, if you're being inclined or called from your spirit guides, to buy a lottery ticket. Buy one. But just understand, expect the unexpected, because beautiful things are coming in. Okay, and for Cancers of 2024, all the cardinal signs. So if all the cardinal signs, and let's say this is not your cardinal sign, you're not a sun sign, but if you're a rising Cancer, your moon Cancer, your Saturn's in Cancer, or something in other placements, it's also going to touch you as well. All right, so let's see what's happening for you, Cancers. My sun, please. Some of you are going to hear Sandy in the background. She's sleeping. And she makes like these little sounds when she sleeps, because I am recording this in the wee hours of the morning where everybody's asleep in the house. So let's see, Cancers from January 1st to the 6th. What's going on? First card out, the Knight of Swords. You're moving quickly past the situation. This could be you moving quickly past a situation here. That could be you, like I said, you moving quickly, okay, from the past or situations where you're moving quickly, or there's a message coming in for you. We have to see which one it is. I don't know. You know, there's a lot of people out there. You know, Mercury is in retrograde till January 1st, 2nd. Well, there's a bit of the shadow energy, so at the end of January, at the end of the first week of January, things should be clear for Mercury. So let's see what this is all about. Knight of Pentacles, the World. Okay, well, what's this Knight of Swords about? Okay, so someone from the past is coming back, right? There's someone here that wants to give a message to you, but it's going to be important that you will have to make a judgment here, because I feel like someone here needs closure. Now, I know a lot of you don't want someone from the past, maybe 90% of you, but there's some 10% of you that do want someone from the past. I know, because I see it in the readings. Okay, there could have been an obsession with this person. There could have been someone here that had a lot of patterns. I was a bit destructive, you know. It was like a lot of overthinking, maybe thinking negative about it. Maybe there was secrets, and with someone here was withholding information. But whatever it is, someone is coming in, okay, from your past. And I feel here that they're coming in with love. They are. They're coming in quickly, and they're coming in with love. Now, let's say you Cancers have been walking your path and you're making progress and you're going slowly, surely but slowly, you're going somewhere here. You are already completing a huge cycle, and you notice that because Pluto is moving from Capricorn to Aquarius, this is going to be a big shift for everybody in the collective, but also for yourself. But this is also when Capricorn, after a 15-year period that we had of like obstacles in our relationships, in anything that we did, that was always a stop. We couldn't move forward. There was always something. Something is shifting here. So you're going to the next level. There's success and victory here for you, okay? So here you are, you're doing your thing, you're minding your own business, you're taking care of your own business, taking care of yourself, right? And you're going towards this completion, and there's someone from your past that's coming in to share love. It's a soulmate from your past. Could be a friend, could be a lover, could be anybody here. You will have to make a judgment. Let's see what this judgment is all about here. I want to concentrate on this a bit, and then we'll go to the other one. Yeah, there was a conflict with the Five of Cups, Five of Wands here. There was definitely conflict. Maybe a competition conflict, or a drama around this, or fighting. Maybe someone that kept coming in and out of your life. There was a lot of worry, endless worry, not being able to sleep at night, maybe wanting to talk to somebody here. I don't know what it is, whether you're going to give a message to someone or someone's coming in to give it to you, where there was definitely regret, hurt, there was grief, okay, there was conflict, but there was passion here. Definitely there was passion with this individual. But they're coming in to heal. They're coming in with healing energy. So I don't think it's a negative. Yeah, they're maybe asking for forgiveness. I feel like this is someone that you haven't had contact with for a while. There could have been someone that you didn't have I do feel that you didn't have contact for a while here with this person. Whoever this individual is, someone here has really been taking time to reflect here, because there was a lot of a lot of, you know, regret, disappointment. Someone here was looking at the mistakes that was done and maybe realizing that, you know, they made the mistake. Someone here is choosing to look at themselves, and I also feel someone here is choosing to look at themselves from a higher level, like they're taking a higher road here. You know, they're thinking outside of the box in energy. I feel you know who this person is, Cancer. For some of you, like, yeah, you're intuitive, so you know who this person is. They're also intuitive. I feel that whoever this person was in your life, sorry, from the past, let's go back to the past here. I feel that a lot of you took your power back from this person. This person showed you about your power, your personal power, showed you that you had to move forward. So some of you had maybe moved forward from the situation a long time ago. I do feel that. You know, let's see. You know, whoever this is, that it took them a long time. I don't know who this is, but it took someone here. It took them a long time to make the decision to come in with a message here for you. Yeah, it took them a long time because there's been worry, there's been regret, there's been hurt, there's been interferences, there's been conflict. There probably was fears based into this energy, probably, and someone that was reevaluating everything and being at crossroads. Two of Cups. They're coming in with a Two of Cups. I think they want just harmony. For some of you, this is a relationship, a friendship, whatever it is here, right? Because there's still passion here. But I feel it's been a long while, though, that you haven't heard from this person. I really believe that, okay? But what's going to take place here is that there is going to be a breakthrough. Whatever this message that's coming in the year of the dragon. So it will be the week of the January 1st to the 6th. Whatever the case is here. What I see is that there is going to be communication. You're going to cut out something. There is a judgment that has to be made here. Okay, so definitely revelations and judgment coming in for you with this Two of Cups. What's your advice, though? I want to know what your advice is here. Because this is an important message for someone to hear. Because there is definitely a little offer coming in. Yeah. Well, Venus is here. Taurus energy is very strong. I do have Taurus. Almost all the signs are here. Someone here, something has been stagnant or in a limbo or loop. Or someone here has been going through a metamorphosis. Whatever the case is, they're coming in with some type of opportunity with the Empress. This is in love or finances. There's an offer coming in. Yeah. Some of you in 2024 will get married. I have to say that. I know it sounds cliche, but it's the truth. There's an offer here. It could be an offer in a house, or there could be someone coming home, returning home here for you. And I see that they're at the same level as you are in energy here. And I do see an offer coming in. Okay, there's something here, stability, prosperity, and celebrations taking place. Now we're going to let's focus on this Knight of Pentacles. Now, if this is like you minding your business and, you know, projecting in front where you want to go, you're making progress and you're getting to the next level. So what is this all about? There's a new beginning here taking place here for you. Around this full moon in Cancer, you will get the signs, you will see the signs, you will feel the signs. And it's going to be positive. The Tower is coming in to shake things up. There could be someone coming in. There could be a new arrival for some of you. It's also about how you express yourself. You know that you have a calling to go towards. You know you've been called, or there's a calling and you're different from a lot of people, Cancers. Okay, and there's a wish that's going to be granted here for you. Your hope is going to be restored. Inspiration and faith. Whether it's you opening up. But I feel like as you're moving along slowly and you're making progress, going to the next level, there's a new beginning. The Tower is going to come in and someone's coming in 2024. Someone here that, you know, has a lot of Aquarian, has also water and earth and fire. It doesn't matter. Whatever the case here is that you are this Queen of Swords energy. You're ready to take anybody on. There's going to be a lot of communication. You've been taking care of yourself. You've been nurturing yourself here. And there is something unexpected coming. The moon's blessing is going to bring someone here for you. Definitely. Some of you could be a fire sign. Some of you could be a earth sign. It could be anybody here. Really, there is stability around this situation. Don't let the fears of the past come into the new era of 2024. You have to let go. I'm not talking about grief, like grieving like a lost one, you know, or a loved one. But when it comes to the hurdles and the obstacles that you have to go through, it's time to release it, because there is prosperity here. There could be someone coming in, or this is you. The moon is going to bring you blessings. Okay, and I see someone here taking action. There's stability and prosperity because you've been nurturing yourself, because you've been taking care of yourself, because you're very independent. It's important to stay in the moment, because moments are the most important here. Okay, very. I know it's been difficult for you, but I do see you releasing something of the past here with the 3 and the 7, which is a 10, which is a new beginning. You're taking your power back. You are standing up for yourself. You're putting boundaries around, healthy boundaries, and you're taking your power back, Cancers. So I hope you enjoyed your reading, Cancers. And next we're doing is Leo. Hi, Leo, and welcome to your all signs. This is for the week of January 1st to the 7th. I decided to do the readings this way just because I wanted to shift things around. If you haven't listened to the intro, please listen to the intro. So let's see what's happening for you, Leo. A lot of you have been commenting you want about love. Well, you know, if there's something in love about love in your reading, I will tell you, okay? And I will be bringing more love readings into all the readings for all signs. So we'll see what's going to be happening here for you, Leo. From January 1st to 6th. Leo, what's happening for Leo? King of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles. There's definitely an offer coming in. Now, I don't know if this has to do with finances, because there's a lot of Pentacles. Or this has to do towards... it could be work, new job, money, whatever it is, stability here. How you put value into yourself and how you're presenting yourself to the world. Or there's an energy here that's coming in. There's a lot of you are going through a death and rebirth. Okay, there's definitely a huge transformation that's taking place here for you. Let me show you the cards. All right, there's a huge transformation here that's taking place for you. Let's see. Is there anything else that you could tell me for Leo? What's this huge transformation about? Yeah, it's something that you've been putting a lot of energy into yourself. Could be so, yeah, because you've been manifesting something here, and whether you've been putting a lot of energy, long hours into something, you're ready to take action towards something here. Okay, definitely, because definitely here there's an ending of an era, and of course everybody's going through this right now, especially that when Pluto shifts into Capricorn transitions into Aquarius. There's a big shift happening on the collective, but also on the personal level here. There's an ending of also Saturn in the 15 years that we've been going through of challenges, and there's a release here that's taking place, and I feel like you are taking action because the doors are opening here for you, and you've been waiting for this shift for a while here to take place, and it's coming in. I do see it coming in. Let me see. Yeah. This is also the Aries North Node coming in to help you push towards a new direction here. It's about whatever it is, if this is about stability, work, whatever it is that this is about, I don't know. There is definitely someone taking action here. Okay, definitely. Now, let's see what else I could come up with this. There is collaboration, teamwork. Definitely. I do see like a brand new beginning of auspicious time for you. And I would say from 3 weeks, 3 weeks, 3 days, 3 weeks, or 3 months from now. It doesn't have to be, but you are manifesting and you are vibrating higher and you are going through a huge transformation. You're letting go a lot of facades or situations here. You are working towards yourself or a goal, and you're finally taking action here, and you've been waiting for this for a long time, and I do see it coming in that there is going to be some type of collaboration or teamwork. There's something of a strong foundation. Could also be a relationship for some of you that's going to be going through a huge healing. Okay, especially in the month of December, there was a lot of healing taking place here. It's about moderation and bringing something into balance, and I do feel that you have taken your power back here, and you're moving forward from a situation that you had to go through that was very difficult with the Ten of Swords, where there was conflict and hurt and pain here, where you felt left out, ghosted, or you felt that you lacked of, where there was trust issues, where there was people not having your back here. Okay, whatever that you have been going through in terms of your relationships, the way you probably have been thinking and feeling, whatever this is, it's an ending, and there's light at the end of the tunnel. And with that, there's a gift that's coming in. The gift is something tangible. It could be a person, it could be money, it could be a blessing that's coming in for you. Anything else for Leo? How about in love? Anything you could tell me about love? You've been burning candles. You're going through a completion here. You're walking away from people or situations, or you're like burning candles to release something here. So you're burning candles to release people or situations, emotions. You're finally walking away, going towards your 9 and 10 of Cups, because there's been things that you had to go through. You are actually initiating your own tower to take place, whatever it is that you're walking, or if someone walked away, or you're walking away from something. It was something here that you had to go through. It was a completion that you had to go through. These tests, you passed the test. The door is open. The portal is open. And there's a wish that's going to be granted here for you, because you're definitely you're bringing something into balance. And inspiration and hope is being restored, especially 2024 being a number 8. Especially because those of you that are born in the time in August here, okay, because of the 8 energy, right? It's going to be a very great year, not only for only you, August, but anybody on the collective. But there's some type of news coming in here. Something beautiful is coming in. There's an arrival here, right? There's an arrival. Something is definitely coming into balance. It could be someone from your past here. But are you going to ignore it? Are you going to ignore it, or are you going to look at it for what it is? Because there's healing taking place from a soulmate energy. And like I said, something coming into balance here. And this is going to take place around the full moon, maybe in Cancer, or around that time. A lot of completions here. Are you going to be open to it when it comes in? That's what are you going to be open to what is coming in? Are you going to go back into feeling trust issues here, feeling left out, ghosted in the dark, feeling you're lacking? Are you going to go back in your conflict within you? Are you going to, there's something here that you had to release, okay? You had to walk away from, and the Tower is coming in. So something or someone is going to show up here that is part of your destiny. And you may have to reflect. There is stability. I have 444. I also have 555. 5 and 4 is a 9 completions as you start a new beginning here. There is some type of proposal in a home, or in a business, or in your community, whatever it is. There's some type of proposal. There's some type of homecoming. Someone returning here for you. Are you going to listen to the messages coming in? Because there's new beginnings here. I see that there was something stagnant in a relationship, maybe, or in a situation, or something was in limbo. You need to open your heart, because you are going through a huge transformation here since the eclipses that we had in October of 2023. And there's a new beginning. Possibilities, messages, there is passion, ideas. If you were in limbo or stuck, I feel that a lot of you had taken time, or someone had taken time away from you. Someone had to take a step back to look and reevaluate everything. There's someone here is coming in with a message. Someone is finally reaching out after a time of someone here worrying about not reaching out. There was a lot of worry. There's a new beginning here for you. Okay, and it's important to stay with your heart open when this takes place, because I do see you going to the next level. There could be an arrival here of a person, a girl, a guy, or whoever, and you are going to the next level. You're going through transitions. You're going through a transition here. Better times are coming ahead for you. With the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles here that shows up, there's a new beginning, passionate, chemistry. Okay, someone is definitely taking action. So Leo, I hope you enjoyed it. And next we're doing is Virgo. Hi Virgo, how's it going? Okay, Virgo. Okay, Virgo. Okay, let's see. We're gonna use this for you. Hi Virgo, how's it going? I'm recording this at the wee hours of the night. I decided to revamp my channel. I'm going to do a lot of all signs per week, but then I'm also going to have other readings that I'm going to do for all of you. Each one of you will have a reading, of course, but it won't be like the weeklies, or maybe it will be a bit different than the weeklies. It will be combined with everything. 2024 is going to be a brand new start for me and my channel. So I hope you will enjoy it. Okay, something here wants to show up for you. We'll leave them out. What else here? Okay, anything else for Virgo? Okay. I hope you listened to the intro. If not, I wish you a happy new year. From my family to your family, a lot of prosperity, blessings, happiness, joy. But most of all, what's the most important is peace, right? And health. Peace and health. You know you're being called, Virgo. I know I keep saying that, but some of you have a calling. Like, you know that you are different and on a different path than others. And you've been observing for a while from afar. When Pluto shifts from Capricorn to Aquarius, you already know what you want. with this Two of Cups. There could be a relationship here. Here you are in your own reading. You came into your own reading. Yeah, because you've been taking time to reflect on this. This Two of Cups, whoever this is, if it's a lover, a friend, a partnership, a union, someone that you're attracted to. Yeah, there was a lot of fears attached to this. And from December 26 and 27, the full moon that we'll have in Cancer will bring up a lot of things to light here for you. Yes, it will. You know, maybe in the past there was fears around this or blocked intuition, but you are taking time to reflect on everything because you know, because there's a wish that wants to be granted here for you. I see that you've been nurturing yourself. Yeah, you have. You definitely have been nurturing yourself here. Something unexpected is going to take place for you. You're not going to see this coming. Maybe you will, but some of you won't. There is stability here. You're looking at things from a different perspective. You know there's a calling with someone in your life. I know. It could be a soulmate energy for some of you. And there's a wish that's going to be granted here. Definitely. Someone from your past with the Six of Cups. Yeah, it could be a lover, it could be a friend. There is definitely a soulmate energy here. And there is a beautiful energy of love. There will be celebration around you. This could be if you're going to go socialize or you're networking. Something is going to take place where two people are coming together. But this is someone from your past or a past life. And there's definitely going to be celebration around this. Now let's talk about something else here that's showing up. Are you going to listen to the messages coming in intuitively? Are you going to listen to yourself? Because there's messages and possibilities. Or are you going to turn your back to this and do what you had to do, what you were doing before? A lot of you turned your back to something that was very confusing in terms of your emotion. You didn't want to deal with it. Maybe you were dealing with a lot of fears or feeling uncomfortable and uncertain here. So you turned your back to something in terms of working. You started working here, or like putting your energy into something else here. Yeah, because a lot of you, there was the Three of Swords energy. There was heartbreak, grief, sorrow. Maybe there was patterns that you were holding on to in the way you were thinking about things. Yeah, in the way that you were thinking about things. Could have been patterns, obsessions, addictions. You feel that you were bonded to something or someone here where there was little to no communication at all. But definitely what I see happening here is that with the King and Queen of Pentacles here, there is stability, but there is stability. Don't get me wrong. There is. So you're attached to the material world. Not wanting to look at something here because there's something that you have to look at here. Definitely. There's patterns here in the way you see, perceive, or if this is not you, it's someone around you. It's a slow-moving energy between two people. I see two people that are very stable, but you're looking at someone here. You're looking at someone. And with the Emperor, I see that you accumulate a lot of wisdom here, Virgo. You learned a lot of things. And I see you taking action towards something here. Okay, this is the North Node in Aries that's pushing you towards this situation where I do see a collaboration, teamwork, a lot of people helping, strategizing, doing everything here. You're working with others, okay? Whatever, there's stability, and it's coming in with the Ace of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles. So there's love, there's money, blessings, abundance that's coming in, celebrations. And what I see here is that you're going to the next level. Yeah, there's a new beginning. There's definitely a new beginning that's taking place here because you're going through a transition. You're going through a transition. Who had this? I don't know if it was Aries. I have to check. I don't know. I don't remember. But if you do have Aries placements, check the Aries out because it's similar a bit. and you're going to the next level, meaning that you're going through a transition. Better times are coming ahead, and restoration and peace and blessings where the sun is shining. Some of you might be vacationing to the sun, but there's positive times, and there is a new beginning here with the Fool. There's a new beginning taking place here for you. But now let's concentrate on this Hangman and Five of Cups. So here you are, maybe in a limbo. You've been stuck for a while or stagnant about something that you keep looking at it, but you keep looking at it like spilled milk already, like these 3 cups, right? But you're ignoring that behind you there's these 2 cups that are standing, but you're not even looking at these 2 cups that are standing. There's a silver lining here, and some of you have been stuck on this for a while, where you were in limbo, okay, for a while here with the Hangman. But it's okay, because the month of December you've been healing, releasing, closures, okay. Something here had to be moderated. And then you have also Jupiter coming in twice here, where there is a second chance. The wheel's turning in your favor. Karma, luck. Are you going to seize the moment? Yes. The thing is that you get confused. There's a confusion around this. Maybe there's many options. Maybe some things you need to be discerned about, and there's other things that you're not really, there could be like fantasies and dreams could come true, whatever it is, but there is still a confusion because you're stuck in your head about something that you keep overthinking. Maybe you're thinking negative about it. Maybe you're talking negative or feeling stuck. And you know what? With the 10 of Wands, there's an ending of a journey here. So you are ending a journey, which is very good. You're definitely ending a journey because there's been a lot of worry, sleepless nights, and you've been waiting for change. Change is coming. You're going to feel it. Let's see these cards that fell out before. Well, if you have been taking time, or someone took time here to reevaluate everything, taking a step back here, well, in terms of you're feeling pretty strong in your convictions right now. You're very honest. You're very clear. And you've been putting a lot of work into your confidence or into yourself. I see some type of milestone and recognition, reward. Something here is going to be successful for you in 2024, and there is a new beginning because you also got the Ace of Wands. So you got the how many aces did you get here? You have the Ace of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Ace of Wands. There's a new beginning and a passionate start for you, whatever this means. Okay, so do not give hope. Don't lose hope. Do not lose hope, okay? Because there is good things coming. With the Empress, this is Venus and energy. This is about love and finances. There's like new opportunities coming in. Just remember, you have 2 paths to choose from, right? And it's about you taking action. And I do feel with the 9 of Wands that you are going to take action because you are finally, well, not finally, but you are finally, I have to say finally, I guess. I didn't want to use finally, but they told me to use finally. But finally using, trusting your guidance. Okay, you're finally trusting your guidance here, and you're standing up for yourself and your belief systems here. And you're going after your 9 of Cups, which is about your energy. It's about a wish fulfillment that you truly desire. And with that, when you take action, you got the World card. So you're ending a huge chapter here, and you're going to the next level. So you might also be traveling as well, okay? And guess what? Karma is a bitch. Yes, it is, because karma is coming in here. And this is about justice. Things that were unjust will be justified. There is something coming into balance, and fairness will be here for you, okay? With the Hierophant in energy as well. For some of you, it could be a divorce. I do see a divorce taking place. And if there was not a divorce, like I would have to say this because there's so many people out there, but let's say there was a divorce here. You know, some of you stayed because of finances. You know, because the love was gone already. But the finances with or the children, or the values, the morals, I don't know, something about traditions kept you there. But for some of you, you will, there is a new, if there's a divorce or something, or a separation, there's something new coming in for you. The universe has you covered already. It's about choosing the higher level. Yeah, you're walking away from something here, definitely. Going towards your 9 of Cups, 10 of Cups, all right? Yeah, because there's choices. Remember, you have choices to make. There is definitely someone here that's very strong. You do have a spiritual connection with them, and there's choices that you have to make, but you have to choose. You've been sitting on the fence about this for a long time now, and there is new beginnings because you are open to that. You're open, and you've been waiting. So most of you are at crossroads at this time. So I hope you enjoyed your reading, Virgo, and next we're doing is Libra. Hi, Libra, how are you? Okay, so Libra, let's see what cards I'm going to use for you. I'm going to use these for Libra. Libra. So Libra, you are a cardinal sign. For those of you that don't know what a cardinal sign is that you are a leader, right? So in the astrology, the 4 signs that are cardinal are Aries, Cancer, Libra, and Capricorn. And 2024 is going to be a great year for you, where you could have love, health, money, anything that you want in abundance. Nothing is going to touch you. Of course, you still have to go through some challenges, because life can always be easy. And sometimes challenges, whether you see this or not, even if they're difficult, are good ones as well, because they help you grow. But 2024 is going to be a great time after a shift for Capricorn. No, sorry, I always say Capricorn, but I meant Saturn. Saturn's been in this era of this a cycle for 15 years that's ending soon, or has already ended. And maybe you're starting to feel it. Maybe you started feeling it around the new moon in Sagittarius, that you felt something different. And Pluto is going to be shifting from Capricorn to Aquarius, so we're going to the age of Aquarius. So, and plus 2024 is the Wooden Dragon. That's the Chinese zodiac sign that's coming through. And what else? And the numerology is a number 8. So it's about abundance, infinity. It could be about anything. So let's see here your reading, Libra. This is from January 1st to the 6th. January 1st to the 6th. What's going on here from January 1st to the 6th? Well, at this time, there could be conflict within you, around you. There could be arguments, petty arguments, or it could be competition. Whatever it is here, I do see that, I see that there's strife here in a situation. You're overthinking about this, definitely, okay? There's a lot of, feeling stuck in a situation that there's strife in. There's a lot of interference. So let's see here, what else is taking place here for you. 2 of Cups, a High Priestess, the Queen of Cups. You're open here. There's love here between the 2 of Cups. There could be anybody, but there's definitely love. You're open to this. You're very psychic in energy. Empress, this is about love. Some of you there could be someone around you that will tell you that they're pregnant, but I feel like you will know before it happens. But there's definitely an opportunity here, or opportunities coming in for you. Okay, that will bring abundance. So let's look at this 5 of Wands here and this 8 of Swords first. Okay, because there is love here. I do see love. Okay, the love. Ace of Cups. Okay. Pentacles. Hierophant. For some reason, you could. There's definitely a marriage here that I do see. Okay. Okay, let's see what's going on here. Something is taking flight here in 2024 for you. There's a shift, a swiftness about it. You're accelerating. Messages will come in. Something is coming in faster, Libra, for you. Definitely. But we have to look at something here, okay? They're just showing me, because you've been manifesting, and I see good things taking place here. So there is pain here in the situation. So there is 2 readings, so I am going to be reading. It's about some type of change that's coming in for you, okay? So let's look at this together. There's been confusion around you in the way you're thinking about it, in the way that there's been maybe frustration and debauch, or something here that took place that is making you feel that, you know, someone here is like almost like you react to a lot of things that take place. Let's say people coming to you, whatever, you react to it. Like people's emotions or people, what they say to you, you react to that. So there's something here that you're looking at, okay? And there's been a lot of strife with this situation. There's also been a lot of pain, heartache in this situation, okay? And for some of you, with the Four of Cups, you're not wanting to see this. You're not looking at this. You have to look at this deeper. There's something that I don't know if this is, maybe it's not for all of you, this reading, this little part of the reading that I'm doing now that you can't see on camera, but you see my hand here. These cards came out, and it shows me that maybe a portion of you out there is that you're not wanting to see something here. And what they're asking you to do is to work on yourself, okay? To work on yourself, on your independence, to work on nurturing yourself here, because I feel that you know the truth in the situation, but you're being pulled, okay? You're being pulled. You're not grounded here, okay? Someone here is not grounded whatsoever, okay? Whatever that's taking place here. Let me see here. Is there another card? Give me another card for this part of the reading, because I do have another part over here. Yeah, there could have been interference here when it comes to when it comes to your interference. There's interference. That's what it is. It's the way someone is thinking about it. I believe that the love is there. Okay, there is love between two people here. There is satisfaction. There's love. There's abundance. There's everything here. Okay, and you have to make a judgment. So what they're asking you to do, because I really believe here that someone here is not wanting to see something or wanting to see some type of change, or they have to change. Someone here has to change. I don't know, because there's sorrow and there's strife and there's interference, and it's the way they're thinking about it. So what Spirit is asking you to do is say, hey, look, you know, there is love here. Love is still here, but the earth is, the Three of Swords is actually what is ruling at this time in a situation that you're dealing with. And what they're asking you to do, whoever this is that someone here needs to take a step back, and they have to go deeper into their healing journey, or they will be going through it, okay, whatever the case is. And when they do, okay, go deeper into the healing and start reflecting and the changes that they have to do, or unlearn what they learned, whatever it is, someone here is going to the next level. Okay, so definitely something is changing here, and there is a judgment that you will have to do. Because what do you want, Libra, in this portion of the reading? Do you want to be happy? What is it that makes you happy? Okay, what is it that makes you happy? What steers your heart? What are you grateful for? Because there is a soulmate energy here, and I see celebration around this. Okay, I do, and abundance. All right, so it's very important that you look at it. Now, in this over here, I see that there is love in the Two of Cups. Now, this is another portion of the reading. I got the Two of Cups, the High Priestess, and the Queen of Cups. Open and ready for love. And there is love here. Okay, there's definitely love here. Someone that's been nurturing. This could be a mother person that you're dealing, or a father that you're dealing with, whatever the energy here. But there's definitely new opportunities coming in for you, okay, in terms of love. And you've been putting a lot of energy into this, but they want you to be prudent. They want you to be prudent. Okay, prudence, okay, because you have to listen to your higher self, your intuition here, okay? Because there is definitely, with the Wheel of Fortune and Jupiter, there's a second chance taking place here for you. This is something that's fated. It's karma, it's luck. Are you going to seize the moment? Because there's also the Ace of Cups. There could be love, announcements of celebrations. It could be pregnancy here. It doesn't have to be. It could be something, a new birth of a channel, of a job, of you, whatever. But there's opportunities, and love is coming in for you. There's going to be some type of proposal. 2024 will be a very strong year for you. There could be marriage on the table. There could be love. There could be babies. There could be grandkids. I don't know. There could be a job here. But you need to be prudent. Okay, you need to listen to your intuition. Okay, because what is it that's going to make you happy here, right? This is the solution here. Some of you need to shift your prospect or make a judgment about a life decision that you have to do that's going to bring you to the next level. Okay, because definitely there is going to be like someone coming in your type of level energy, your same level. And I see a completion here, okay, and less interference. And yes, you know, maybe something has been stagnant, maybe something has been in limbo, maybe something here hasn't been moving at all, right? Whatever the case is, some of you were going through, or at this time, coming out of it, of a metamorphosis. Beautiful healing is taking place, especially in the month of December. Moderation and peace and patience is required here. And something is shifting for you. There's a brand new start. You feel it in the energy. There's a brand new start. You're feeling it. You know, this is about divine timing. It's about seeing and feeling it. Universe is propelling you forward. Because there's something you've been waiting for a long time here. And you've been manifesting this for a new change. And it's coming in. Definitely from 2023 going into 2024. The ending of 2023, if you haven't felt it, you're going to be feeling it in 2024. And there's a new beginning taking place here with the Ace of Swords. There's a breakthrough. Clarity, communication. You're going to see very clearly here. Okay? So I hope you enjoyed your reading, Libra. And next, okay, Scorpio, let's get into your reading. Let's see, Scorpio, what's happening for you. We'll touch any subject that comes out, whether it's just your spiritual path, whether it's love, finances, whatever cards come out, whatever messages come through. I will share them with you. Make sure you watch the intro. If not, wishing you a happy new year again. I think I repeated that, but that's normal. Mercury's in retrograde till January 1st, 2nd. Then give it the shadow point. We'll be out of it by the end of the first week. Wow, first card out, the Ace of Swords. That's amazing. Ace of Swords. It's coming out for you. Put this card here. There's a breakthrough. You're cutting through things, situations, things that blocked you. Okay, there's going to be communication. Okay, because you were sitting at a point where you were at crossroads. You were waiting patiently for some harvest to come in. You've been putting you put a lot of hard work into something here. Okay. Yeah, you have to. What happened is that before the Ace of Swords comes out, what am I thinking? I'm feeling that this is like deja vu. Anyways, where I think some of you have been going through this for a while. Then it's where you have to take a step back and really reflect on things and really, put your time and focus into something. Or you were really taking a step back here to really reflect because you are at crossroads here. Because this was a wish fulfillment with the Nine of Cups. So there is some type of breakthrough that's coming in for you. And with the Ace of Cups that's showing up, this could be love coming in for some of you. Like really looking at everything, right? You were doing like a huge review here where you really, really desire what your heart desires here. And like I said, there is a breakthrough that's taking place, right? Cutting through everything that does no longer serve you. The Ace of Cups is coming out as abundance, but it could be love, okay, celebrations around you. Whatever it is here, there's an offering coming in with the Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles, I also see that as where you had to put a lot of work into yourself, like in what your value is to the world and who you are. There could be some type of offer coming in, definitely, okay? A lot of you had to release regrets, past mistakes, or such situations here where you had to have closure. There's definitely closure, and you've been working towards step by step, like an evolution that took place here, where you were moving towards your wishes, something that you've been waiting for, and you're going towards that. Okay, definitely, you're taking your power back here, and you're moving forward. Okay. And there is definitely a new beginning that's taking place here for you. Definitely a new beginning. You've been patient. Also, I see that you've been patient, and there's a lot of healing that took place here for you. You went through some type of metamorphosis. I know how to say the word, and now all of a sudden I don't know how to say the word with you. Okay, metamorphosis. Okay. Anyways, you went through a change. Okay, and a lot of healing took place here. in a home, in a family, or in a marriage, or in a relationship here. There's a lot of changes that you have to go through here, but I see that there is love and there's stability and less interference. But again, it had to come with you making a judgment here. You had to do this judgment. Okay, something is coming in. Karma. Okay, definitely karma. Let's see what else I could see for you. Six of Coins. Queen of Swords. You're thinking very logically when it comes to your finances at this time. I also see there's a lot of passion and determination, okay, and within you. It's also your self-confidence, okay, and the way you're seeing and perceiving things. Something is definitely coming into balance, because whatever you put out there is, you're going to be receiving it. Maybe at one point you did feel left out, ghosted. You felt like you were in the dark. You felt that you lacked something here. Or maybe you were going through some type of financial constraints. Whatever it is with the Six of Pentacles, from the Five and the Six of Pentacles, you've been manifesting, and definitely. And there's, like I said, there's something like maybe a gain, or you know, some type of surplus or something here that's coming in, that of some type of prosperity, okay? Because you were worried about this for a while. You know, there was a lot of worry here, right? Definitely a lot of worry around this. But you let go of whatever it is that was like, as if you were worried about things, you let go of that. I feel like you released yourself from the worry and whatever it is that kept you up at night here, and you followed your gut feeling, you followed your intuition here. And by following your intuition, Venus is coming in with finances and love. There's new opportunities coming, knocking at your door. Okay, there's definitely like an abundance, and the sun is shining on this. So there's a lot of positive vibes that are taking place here, especially when it comes, if this has to do with a relationship or a work situation here. There is a Ten of Cups energy, okay? It's about, you have to figure out what made you happy here, Scorpio. What brought you abundance? What brought you happiness? What brought you contentness? This could be a soulmate energy. And there is, like with the Ten of Cups, there is love here for sure. Something long-term, all right? Let's see what else this is coming in. Okay, the Six of Swords reversed. Why is the Six of Swords reversed here? So it came reversed. Now the cards, okay, the Nine of Pentacles. The Eight of Swords reversed. The Five of Cups, okay. And Ace of, okay. Okay, let's see. Page of Cups. There was a tower that took place or will be taking place. It's almost like repeating the same thing over and over again, expecting a different result. You know that doesn't work here. Some of you have been stuck in the mud, or stuck in a situation where you've been repeating a cycle, or in terms of an emotion, a person, something here that you've been repeating. Maybe at one point you felt stuck, you felt like maybe you're thinking negative about it. Whatever it is, there's a shift in perspective that's taking place here, because with the Tower card, okay, that's taking place, okay, because just like, before I get to the Tower card, let's talk about this lesson that you haven't been learning. You know, I feel that you had to unfree yourself from something, because there was a lot of pain, regret, and mistakes, and you had to look at the mistakes that you've done too, because you had to look at that. You know, some of you are dealing with a Pisces here. It doesn't have to be, but there was something here you needed to reflect on, and you had to cross the bridge. So December 26 and 27, when we have the full moon in Cancer, it's going to emphasize on your emotions, definitely, but it's also going to emphasize on your home, okay, and who is your home and what is your home here, okay? Because there is like regret and hurt and disappointment here, and it's about some of you are looking at something, and you keep looking at that. Let's say there's 100 good things that took place, and then there's like that bad thing that happened. You keep looking at that bad thing, and Spirit's saying, but no, you have to see the silver lining in the situation. You have to find that closure. You need to close this up here, because it's a lesson that you've been going through for a long time here, and the moon is also going to bring blessings, but at the same time you feel confused. There's an uncertainty around a person or a situation here. But I do see you crossing the bridge with confidence here, because whenever you want to say, okay, well, I can't do this anymore, or whatever, if this is, whatever this means, I can't do this anymore. I can't put myself in this situation anymore. You know, I can't go through the same thing over and over again, expecting a different result. Something has to shift. The moment that you do shift, the Tower is coming in for you. The Tower is coming in, and there will be an ending of a difficult cycle that you're ending here, where there's light, but at the end of the tunnel. So, of course, Saturn is completing a 15-year cycle for especially the cardinal signs, you know, but also for everybody on the collective as well. So there's ending of a cycle here. And with the ending of a cycle with the world, you're going to the next level. That's what it is. You're going to the next level. You're completing something finally. And I'm happy to see this. And the next level could be in a relationship, could be your job, could be how you feel about yourself. Whatever it is, you're completing something. And you're going to be intact with this King of Cups, okay? It's not going to make you lose sight here. You're going to be strong in it. You're going to know what means what you put in value, like what is your values, what you value the most. Is it family? Some of you, it's family. You're going to be very diplomatic as well when it comes to how you deal with people, but you're grounded here. You'll probably be a bit more reserved. Just understand that you have two paths to choose from. Okay? You're going to be at crossroads, but there's something that you're going to do because you're looking into the past and you're looking into the future. Which direction are you going to go? But it's important to stay in the moment, Scorpio. Okay? And with the Emperor energy, you can't control the outcome of this situation. You have to let it play out. But it's also the North Node in Aries that is driving you to go towards what it is, what this commitment is, this wisdom that you require, this whatever you from the past that you accumulated, and you have required a lot of wisdom. It's about authority, and it's also about taking action towards something here. With the Three of Cups, there will be celebrations around you, definitely. And there is a new beginning with the Ace of Wands. There's a passionate new beginning here for you. After a time of obstacles and difficulties that you had to go through, you are returning home here, okay? Now, also what I see is when this takes place, it's important to follow your intuition, your higher self. It's important to listen to yourself because there's a lot of messages coming through and you've been nurturing yourself. And so to do this and everything that has to come in together for you, it's about you yourself and yourself. Everything around you is just an illusion. In your reality, anybody that you have conflict with, it's about you having conflict with yourself. So you need to look at what it is, because you are completing a cycle here. So you're very independent here and there's a prosperity around you. It's important to stay in the moment because with the Ace of Pentacles, there's something tangible, a gift that's coming towards you. All right, this is what I have for you, Scorpio. I hope you enjoyed your reading. And next we're doing is Sagittarius. Hi, Sagittarius. Give me a second while I move the cards here. Okay, Sag, my Saggies. Let's see what's happening for you. This is all signs reading from January 1st to 6th. Please listen to the intro if you haven't. Happy New Year to all of you. From my family to yours, we wish you love, happiness, joy, peace, and most of all, health. Okay. Let's see what's taking place here. These cards wanted to stay behind, so we're going to put them on the side there. We're going to take a look at them after. Okay. I do see a strong foundation between you and a person that you love very much. You have a strong foundation. I feel a lot of you have a lot of love and support with this person, an individual, whether it's a family member, your other half. Okay, there's a lot of cards that want to come out here for you. Perfect. Okay, so let's get started. Let's look at these cards that came through, the first ones out here. Okay, let's look at them together. Wow, you've been dealing with a lot of strife around you. There's been a lot of, around you for a while, there's been a lot of energy of people not seeing things on the same eye level as you. Maybe a lot of conflict or communication breakdown, or there's been competition, or just a lot of fighting here. You were stuck in that for a while, whether this is the conflict within you, around you. You were sitting on the fence about it, but there was a decision that had to be made here, and how you were going to react to it. Were you going to react to it like two wrongs make a right, or being different here? Because I do feel there's something that took place here. Some of you were dealing with an energy here where you removed yourself from the situation and you started really concentrating on yourself. Right? You've been nurturing yourself here, really being independent, taking care of yourself, and being in the moment. It's important to have been in the moment in the situation where the fruits of the labor were there. It's about being grateful for what you had, right? Looking back into like what you had to go through. Something about you had to go look. You had to look back at what you had to go through with this conflict, whatever this conflict means to you. Now, we know that Saturn is completing a 15-year cycle. If you had problems in finances or problems in love or any type of communication, or things were never going right for you, things are going to shift for everybody in the collective. If you believe it, it's there for all of you, but it's really there because this is about astrology. And also when Pluto shifts from Capricorn to Aquarius, it's important to keep your heart open. It's important also for those of you, if in the past you had problems with any type of relationships, there's an arrival of someone new. It doesn't have to be, but it's very important to be open in how you communicate, because a lot of you in the past here, not all of you, but some of you out there in the past, used to communicate very fiercely, and you would wound. Maybe there was like some type of wounding in how you would communicate with people, because you were stuck because of this competitiveness, because there was strife, because there was problems. It's the way that you used to communicate. I feel that this time you need to communicate more from the heart, and maybe looking at the patterns here, because I do feel like I said, you have been working on yourself and you're very independent here. It's important to smell the coffee or smell the roses and be contented in what you have, because there is prosperity and completions that you're going through. The new moon in your sign, Sagittarius, opened a lot of new doors for a lot of people. I feel that there was an energetic breakthrough in the new moon that we had in Sagittarius, and a lot of people were feeling this on the collective, and more shifts are coming in, which I feel that a lot of you are going to be feeling that, okay? So definitely here it's about things that you were obsessed with, or if there was addictions here, or feeling stuck in the way that you were thinking about things. There's a wish that's going to come in that's going to be granted here for you. Okay, hope and inspiration is coming through, and something is coming into balance. There's a game here that whatever you put out there, you're going to be receiving. I feel that the golden gates are open here for you to walk through it. Now, there's another deck of cards that came out here for you, so we're going to look at this too, okay? First, all right, let me just place them. Well, there was a point here where maybe you were going through financial constraints, or just having a hard time with finances. You kept, you felt left out, ghosted in the dark. You felt like you were like alone in this world, especially if it came to like your value, or how you feel that you lacked something here, or you were going through some type of financial changes. And a lot of you were like, for at least 9 months, I would say 9 months to 9 years. For some of you, well, 8 to 9, okay, 8 to 9 weeks, or 8 to 9 years, or 8 to 9 months, whatever, okay, you felt really stuck in a situation. You felt that things were never moving forward in the way that you wanted, but the Five of Pentacles, you did get the Six of Pentacles, so there is a shift here that's taking place for you. There was a lot of worry. You weren't sleeping at night. You were thinking negative. Even though at times you wanted to be positive, you were thinking negative. We're going to look at this. So what did they ask you to do here? Well, what they asked you to do is to take time out, which I feel that you have. You have been taking time out, okay, to really reflect on everything. You had to reflect on something. You had to go deeper into a situation. You had to be more patient. I don't know what it was here, but you had to go through a situation where you had to look at things and reflect on things here, okay, definitely. Let me see if I could take more, just an extra card here. Yeah, well, it was difficult. You got the 10 of Wands. There was so many obstacles along the way. For some of you, it's been that long. It could have been 15 years, 16, 17, 18, 19 years, or less. It doesn't have to be just years, but I do see years here for some of you. And, you know, almost like you lost weight because of it, because of the stress. You know, your arms were killing you, and all here in the front, right? It's almost like you were walking on uncharted territory. You had you had like so many emotions coming through, but it's an ending of a journey here that you had to go through. Yeah, it's an ending of a journey, 100%, okay? I'm going to look at this. And, well, in this journey that you have to go through, and there is an ending here. You came into your own reading. Patience was the key in healing, and I feel like you did healing here because a lot of you had to heal. You had to moderate, you had to be patient, you had to learn what patient meant, because some of you, not all of you, but some of you are impatient. When you want something, you want it done right away, but you had to learn because whatever happened, it was on the outside of you. It was not, you were not in control of it. That's the issue here. You understand? So if you have to wait for somebody or something or whatever, there was a waiting gestation or period here. So you had to really take time to heal and to really go within and to really reflect on stuff. And something shifted here because with this Mercury retrograde, that's going to be with us till the end of the first week of January when I'm doing the reading, there is going to be a message that's going to change something for you. And it's going to bring you love, abundance, and celebration with the Ace of Cups. You had to go through this whole situation. Oh, let's go back here. It took you a lot of inner strength to go through something here. A lot. You had to tame something within you. You had to calm something within you. Whatever it was here, you did it. And you've been putting a lot of energy and work in trying to perfect something here. A lot of energy and work. Whatever it is, this Knight of Swords is coming in to give you a message. There could be love, abundance in any shape or form. It could be love, finances. It could be health. It could be something here that's going to bring you good news. With the Empress, Venus, with love and finance, there's new opportunities taking place here for you. It's about times of being creative, planting the seeds and coming into harvest. Something is coming towards you. And with the Queen of Cups, you're open to it. You're completely open to it. And you've been waiting for this for a long time. You've been waiting for this a long time with the Three of Wands. And it's finally here. You could like just touch it. It's finally here. It's like right there at the tip of your finger. And there's a new beginning that's taking place for you, Sag. And this full moon will bring you towards that. And there is something that's being gifted to you. Money, loan, whatever it is, something tangible. There's definitely someone coming in to help you. Someone that's kind. You will receive the messages. After a time of stagnation in limbo for such a long time, there will be a breakthrough with the Ace of Swords and with the wooden dragon zodiac Chinese zodiac for 2024. Something here is coming through, and there's definitely an ending of an era for you. From the Ten of Swords, you get the Ace of Swords. So there's definitely, okay, some of you have to go through a metamorphosis. You see, I said metamorphosis in the Scorpio reading. I couldn't even say the word. Go figure. Anyway, so there's a breakthrough here. And it's all coming in divine timing. You've been seeing the signs. You've been feeling it. There's something that's propelling you forward. It's a lot of passion here. and you've been going towards something here, taking your time, and it's coming in because there is a judgment. And there you go, the Ace of Wands. Could be something creative, something you've been working on. You're going to feel again alive, like the phoenix rising from the ashes here. And there's a new beginning that's taking place that will bring you celebration. You will still have choices to make along the way. If this is about love with the lovers, there's two people you need to choose from, or it's just about you making choices here, right? You got the King and Queen of Cups. There is love. And the Moon card, you're not going to see this coming. And this will be around the full moon in Cancer that we will have December 26 and 27. So I hope that you enjoyed your reading, Sag. And next we're doing is Capricorn. Capricorn. Okay, Cappies. Let's see here. Let's look at your reading. This is from January 1st to the 6th, all signs. Weekly energy update. People do the weekend updates. I'm going to do the... they do the weekend updates. I'm going to do the weekly updates. So for those of you that haven't listened to the intro, well, Happy New Year from my family to yours. We wish you love, peace, happiness, and health. See what's going on with Capricorn. What's good about the all signs is that you could check all your, like your rising sign, your moon, whatever it is that you want to check, your Venus, which is about love and finances. You can check any placement you want in one video. So Capricorn, let's see what's happening here for you. If you hear little sounds in the background, it's Sandy sleeping, because I am recording this at the wee hours of the night, well, early morning actually. Yeah, everybody's asleep in the house, so the house is super quiet. That's when I like it like that. Okay, let's see the first card off. 8 of Wands, yeah. Something is coming into, something is, there's going to be some type of swiftness here where you're taking charge towards something. There's going to be communication. There's something exhilarating. And this is, of course, it's the numerology number 8. And it's also for the 2024, which is the numerology is a number 8. But there's something here coming very quickly here for you. If you were feeling stuck, or you've been sitting on the fence about something for a while, or wanting to choose between two situations here to make a decision, there was something here that ended for you. There was an ending of a cycle. And Capricorn, happy birthday to all the Capricorns out there. Forgot. I wish you all the best, okay? Many blessings of whatever your heart desires. Most important, what we all need is peace and health. That's all we need. And love towards ourselves. First, we love ourselves, and then we can bring that love in. But peace and health is the most important. But there's an ending of a cycle, and this is taking place in Saturn. Saturn has been in a difficult position for most of the signs for 15 years, and it's ending a cycle. And then also Pluto is transitioning from Capricorn to Aquarius. Sorry, Mercury's in retrograde till the end of the week, so sometimes I get tongue-tied or I forget. Okay, but there's ending of a cycle and there's light at the end. So something is shifting. Been in your head about something here. In the age of Aquarius, there's a wish that's going to be granted here for you. It's some type of inspiration and hope is going to be, or faith is going to be replaced here. And it could be a strong bond with someone here. You have a strong bond with someone. Or it's a choice that you will have to make. It could be a lover, it could be a friend, it could be anybody here. But something is going to shift here in 2024 for you. And you got, again, Jupiter coming in here. Well, I said again, but anyways. You got Jupiter that's coming in. There's a second chance. Something is fated in its karma and its luck. Are you going to seize the moment? Okay. There could be someone that's slow moving around you. They're not quick, Capricorn. This is about, could be a marriage down the line for some of you. There is. But for others of you, this is about taking the higher road here. It's about thinking outside of the box. It's about your values. And you're going to be learning a lot. I feel like you're going to be learning a lot. Maybe people come to you for advice. Whatever it is, you're going towards something here that you're working on the side. Whatever the case is, it's opening up to something with the Ace of Cups here. There is going to be love. There's going to be a celebration. You're going to feel very happy, and you're going to say, what? I'm happy? Maybe like that doesn't like, or very like an overflow of energy of love and peace here. But definitely celebrations, and there could be new love. For me, the Ace of Cups represent abundance, but you have to make choices, like I said, along the way. But there's a second chance here for you. Okay, and you have been nurturing yourself. You've been taking care of yourself here. There is stability, and you're going to the next level. You're definitely going to the next level. You're closing up a chapter, a very difficult chapter, that you were hurt and beyond hurt here, and you're going to the next level. And what are you releasing? Well, you've been releasing in terms of how you're thinking or emotions here. You're coming to terms with mistakes that you've done or people have done, or if there's been regret and hurt in a situation, you are realizing this now, okay? And because you were in limbo, you were stuck in a situation in limbo, or, you know, you were stuck in a situation here, okay? There was a lot of trust issues. Maybe you had trust issues. Maybe you didn't trust easily. Maybe it's the way you were thinking about it. Were you thinking negative all the time? It doesn't have to be that way. Or there was definitely someone here you couldn't trust, or people you couldn't trust, and it was attached to your emotions, but you were really mostly in your head about it. And something here was not moving whatsoever, you know, was something like you were sitting on the fence about something. So you decided to work on yourself. You decided to manifest here. And you start putting more value into yourself, or there is whatever you've been manifesting here. Because, wait, before I go there, let's say you always felt left out. In whatever situation here, you always felt left out, ghosted, or in the dark about something. You always felt that you lacked something. You always felt that you had to do things by yourself here. And I do see 5, 5, 5. And then I see a 10, which is also an 8 or a 2 or 5 and a 5 or a 4 or 6. It doesn't matter. But whatever the case here is, that there was a lot of changes that you had to go through. And in the month of December, especially around your birthday, where there is celebration and this and that, whatever that's taking place here, you've been nurturing yourself. You've been taking care of yourself. You've been looking at the moment of what the prosperity, what it means to, in what you have here, because you had to, because there was some type of severe hurt, heartbreak, where you lost a lot of sleep, you couldn't sleep at night. Okay, there was someone here that was a bit of a narcissistic. You were dealing with someone narcissistic for some of you. Someone that thought that they had it all and they could have had you, or for something like that. But you, okay, you stayed open to your heart, and beautiful healing is taking place here for you, where you're bringing things into moderation and you're finally healing and putting value into yourself. So there is a new offer coming in because you've been manifesting this, okay, definitely. And you're open to it. You're open to it. But you're also looking at your patterns here, the patterns of what you accept in your life, the obsessions, whatever it is that you feel like you're bonded to. And I feel like you accept people coming in and out of your life whenever they feel like it. Right? You have two paths to choose from. Again, you always felt stuck in a situation here. You felt stuck. You felt this. You felt that. Whatever it was that you were dealing with here. Okay, that it's the way you're thinking about it. Some of you walked away from something here that was disabling you, and you took your power back with the 9 of Pentacles. Again, there's something coming in 2024. Okay. Also see May and June. May and June, remember, of 2024. You're going to come back to this video. Maybe you won't. Maybe you won't remember. But if you do remember, you're going to see something come through here for you. Okay? Some of you might be doing a physical move as well. But definitely here, there's a new beginning taking place. Okay? Whatever you've been working on yourself, working on something here to perfect something here. You're reevaluating everything as you're manifesting, as you're looking into the past, as you're looking into the future, and being present in the moment here, because you are very psychic, Capricorn, and you're very open to receiving. You're going to be at crossroads, so it's important, and you are going to take time, and you have taken the time, or will be taking the time, to rest here, or just to reflect on everything, because justice is coming in for you, karma. And this took place around October 14th, when we had the solar eclipse. That's when it started, because that's with us for 6 months, where the truth is being told or brought to justice here, and something here had to fold. And with that came a gift, or some type of gift, or money, or something tangible is coming towards you. What it is that with the Six of Pentacles, that whatever you put out there, you're going to receive. Meaning, so you can be a gain in finances, or a job, or a new position. For those of you, it could be in your friendships or relationships, where that you're not going to feel left out or ghosted, and that you give so much and you never receive. Something is definitely coming into balance here. It's important to keep your heart open. It's important for you to also talk from your heart. Okay, in terms of your creative expressions here. There could be an arrival of someone new, and it's something that you've been waiting for, and it's coming in for you. You just have to be open to it, okay? And well, I hope you enjoyed your reading, Capricorn. And next we're doing is Aquarius. Hi, Aquarius, and now let's do your all signs. If you haven't listened to the intro, I do want to say, from my family to your family, we wish you a lot of love and peace and health for the new year. Okay, and so let's get started. Let's see what cards want to come out. I am recording this at the wee hours of the morning, and I do my readings, so the house is a bit quiet. Maybe you'll hear Sandy in the background, and she's snoring or making sounds, whatever it is. She's in the background here next to me. Okay, so let's see what's happening here for you. Let's see what's happening for you here. Okay. Aquarius from January 1st to the 6th. Okay. Aquarius. All right. Well, yeah. You're letting, it's pretty explanatory. I don't know. Okay. Well, anyways, there's an ending of a cycle. As we know this, there's an ending of a cycle that you're going through here at this time. And it could have been the cycle in Saturn that we've been going through for the last 15 years when it comes to relationships, or anything like job or money or love or anything here. There's an ending of a cycle, and I feel like you have to take a step back here and recluse yourself. There was an ending of a cycle that you had to go through, and some of you had to really go within, go deeper into your healing or journey, and reflect on everything, because there is light at the end of the tunnel. And why I say this, well, the cards that came out right afterwards is the Sun, the Ace of Wands, and the Star card. You came into your reading very powerful here, Aquarius. Yeah, there's a wish that's granted here for you. And in the new year of 2024, it's a number 8. Your card is a 17, which equals to a number 8. Some of you, your soul path is a number 8. I feel here that there's a new beginning for you. There's a wish that's going to be granted. You're going to be happy. There's positive time, positive times. Something is blossoming here with the Sun card. Again, the 19 equals to a 10. There's a new beginning that's taking place. Also, the 17 with the 8 is an 18 with a 9 completions. Anyways, whatever it is that you're going through here, there's a new beginning. Passion being restored here. Okay, maybe you're going to feel more passionate. Maybe you're going to be in passion. You're going to be, this is how you're feeling on the inside and taking it on the outside. Okay, so you're dealing with a Cancer energy. Doesn't have to be. But whatever it is, you're taking your power back here and you're moving forward. Okay, very ambitious card. There could be traveling indicated. But whatever it is, you're taking your power back here. It's beautiful to see. And things are finally going to be into balance. There was a time where you did worry, though. There was a time you worried, you couldn't sleep at night. Maybe you just had a lot of things on your mind and how to communicate. You weren't able to communicate because there was a lot of disappointment over mistakes, over things that took place that you kept looking at. Definitely there was like a lot of things that you had to go through here. Some of you could have been a pregnancy or a mishap or miscarriage. I do see as well here, because you got the Ten of Swords with the Empress and the Five of Cups. And so a lot of you had to do a lot of healing. It could also mean, you know, it's about really nurturing yourself. You have to nurture yourself here, okay? Because you're really open here. You're open. There's a, look at that. There's King and Queen of Cups in energy. So there's two loving energies here. I do see it. I feel like you're looking into the past, and the person you're dealing with is looking into the future. None of you were really focusing on what was happening in the moment. There was a lot of heartbreak and pain and, you know, discord. You know, like I said, a lot of pain here. Things were very difficult. There was obstacles over obstacles that you had to go through with the Ten of Wands, but the 10 and the Ten of Swords. When you 10 is like you're on the right path, even though that sometimes the challenges that we are receiving are very painful. These are times where whatever that you had to go through that was painful, it was a learning experience that you had to go through here, okay? And the 10s signify a new beginning, letting go of something here. So definitely here, a lot of you had to reflect. There's a lot of reflections that you had to do and dig deeper into your healing, because you had to see why. Because there was something of, like, someone here was not whether you were dealing alone or this is another person next to you, someone here was not paying attention to what was happening in the moment. Like I said, you were looking into the past, someone was looking into the future. Someone is a bit more aloof, but feeling that your backs were against each, like you weren't talking, you weren't facing each other. You were like, your back was towards someone's back for a while, right? And you had to, let me just see here what took place here. What was the advice before I look at these other cards? Yeah, there was choices to be made, right? This could have been a strong bond that you have with someone. There was choices to be made, but there was something that was unstable here. You know, maybe you were nurturing yourself or the relationship or whatever this meant. There was something that was unstable here, definitely. What was this all about? Okay, what's this all about? Yeah. Almost like you were like not patient. At times you were patient, at times you were not patient, at times, you know, communication was not good. Something here that that asked for you to really nurture yourself and heal yourself, okay? Because something here, there was, like I said, there was something of an ending of a cycle that you had to go through. And yes, there was a death and rebirth that you went through. There was a death and rebirth. Endings and new beginnings, a renewal, whatever. There was a huge transformation that you had to go through. And yeah, so it took you a lot of inner strength to go through this situation. I do see this, okay? And you had to really tame something, or really tame something here, something that you had to cut out. I don't know what it was, out of your life, and you had to go through it. And it took a lot of power within you to do this. And the advice here was for you to nurture yourself, because what I see that's coming for you, for some of you, could be less interference in the home, happiness in the home, same value, same person, like in sense and energy, and could be creativity, new opportunities, could be about pregnancy, whatever it is here. There is a new beginning with Jupiter that's taking place for you. And it's about seizing the moment. There's karma and luck and something destined. Are you going to seize the moment? Because something is definitely coming into balance here. And there could be marriage indicated, or taking the higher road. A lot of learning, or you're learning from someone here. And I do see a strong foundation. I see a lot of support in a home place or workplace, whatever, there's support, okay? And it comes out with the 10 of Cups here. So there is love, okay? There is a soulmate energy, and something is coming into balance for you. It started in 2023 as you went through your transformations, and it's going into 2024 as well. And you know, and you're taking action towards this, okay? So there's a sense of taking action It's about listening to your higher self. It's about listening to your intuition and your gut feeling. Whatever that is happening when the shift is taking place here, something is going to be revealed. There will be no more secrets. You're going to gain the clarity. You're going to be releasing, if there has been fears or anxiety or feeling or blocked intuition, something is going to be revealed here through your dreams, through your visions. And there's a tower that's taking place, so there is going to be definitely changes here, okay, that are taking place. So let's see what this tower is going to bring to you. Well, you're going to surrender. You're surrendering to something. You're surrendering. You're letting go of the resistance. You're going with the flow here. If something has been stagnant or been in a loop or something, you are surrendering. And I do see that it's about you keeping your heart open and not being too much in your mind. It's about speaking with creative expression. It's about you really communicating from that. There's someone here from your past, and there is healing that's taking place, and it is a soulmate energy. There could be an arrival of someone here. You're making progress, okay? You are also very, you've been nurturing yourself and taking care of yourself here, okay? And there's completions and prosperity. And, well, of course, with all the completions and ending of cycles, you're going to the next level. Next level in success, finances, love with the Two of Cups. There is love here. And also, you got the next, so and so years, or now, you got the Ten of Cups or the Ten of Pentacles. This is something long term, which talks about happiness. Could be a legacy, a home, something long term. Could be about growing old. And it's a wish fulfillment. You really want this. And with the Ace of Cups, you have it. This is about abundance. It's about celebrations. It could be about birthing of a new child or a job or something that you've been putting seeding something here. Whatever it is, you're going to feel very happy. You never felt like this before. And with the Lovers card, yes, there's choices that you will have to make. But there is a strong bond between you and someone here. And you are going to be receiving a message and a choice that you will have to make. Because what I do is I do see success here for you. I see success, recognition, and reward that's coming in for you, Aquarius. So this is your reading. I hope you enjoyed it. And last but not least, we're going to Pisces. Hi, Pisces. I hope that you're all doing well, my beautiful baby sharks. So, like I was saying, I feel sometimes with you, Pisces, I feel half of you are in the baby shark mode, which comes out of the blue. Especially if something is triggering. I feel there's a lot of things that are triggering you at this time. So I feel like you are being triggered. That's definite. There's a trigger energy. So your baby shark and your claws come out when you are being triggered, or if you can't handle too much noise or too much people at this time around you. And some of you are very sentimental at this time too. So it depends where you are on the spectrum. Okay. So let's see what's happening for you, Pisces. This is your all signs from January 1st to the 6th. Now, for those of you that did not listen to the intro, well, from my family to yours, we wish you love, happiness, joy, but most important, peace and health. Okay? So let's see what's going on here for you. For Pisces, your last but not least, my baby sharks. So let's see. Pisces. Okay, I'm going to shuffle a bit more. I am recording this on the wee hours of the morning when everybody's asleep. They're going to be waking up soon, so I'll be ready for everybody waking up. Okay, let's get started with your reading. Pisces, first card out, the Hermit. You're reflecting. At this time, maybe you're taking time. You're taking time for yourself. You're reflecting on things. Maybe you're digging deeper into your healing journey. really wanting to like really release everything here. So yeah, you have been doing that, okay? Definitely with the Four Swords, taking a step back here. Right, with the moon, this is Neptune and energy, of course. You know, sometimes you may be feeling that you have blocked intuition, there's sense of fears or anxiety attached to something here and not seeing something, or just a lot of confusion. And it's important at this time, I feel that you are, since the new moon going to this full moon that's coming in December 26 and 27 in Cancer, which is going to emphasize on your home, your emotions and feelings here. You're really taking note here. You're really looking at everything. And I feel that you're going to have a lot of visions and dreams. It's important to jot them down here. It's almost like you're on uncharted territory. You're walking into the unknown here. That's why you're really taking time. Or some of you are really focused on being home at this time. You want to be home. You are manifesting. Definitely there's a lot of manifestations here, okay, that's taking place. And I do see at this time celebration, people wanting to celebrate you or coming together for celebration. Karma is coming in for you. Justice is coming in. Okay, so something here is going to be revealed, of course, but like something is coming into balance finally in your life. And it's going to take place around this full moon, okay, because it's the last full moon before we go into January, of course, the 1st, and which is the new year. It's the last full moon that we will have. It's important to jot down, like, this full moon is very special because not only it's the last one, but it also, it's like some people release during the full moon. You could release, but it's also time of writing things to detail what you already have in existence. So let's say if you're single and you want a relationship, or you want to get married or something, you have to already feel that you have it in existence. So when you write it down and say, I'm really happy with my husband or my wife, or I'm very happy with the job I have, I'm making so much money, and blah blah blah, you have to write everything in detail. It's very important. And then you burn it and give it to the full moon and Mother Gaia. There's something here. Let's see what else I could see for you. Yeah, so the Tower is coming in to shift something here for you. You've been keeping quiet to yourself. You've been keeping very quiet, which is okay, because it's okay to keep things quiet. Maybe there's there is secrets around you that you don't know. Maybe there's something. There is some type of secret. There could be some type of secret here. That's around you, or something here. Could be someone here if they have to choose between two people or two roads, two paths here, and this has to do with love. A lot of you are keeping quiet about something that you're going through in terms of your emotions, or there's some type of secret that is going to be revealed to you into this full moon energy. Okay, and this started, for some of you, started October 14th, when we had the partial solar eclipse in Libra, in the next 6 months. Because you've been in limbo, there has been stagnation, and you've been in limbo or suspense in the situation here. And what I feel is that after this full moon, you're going to take your power back and you're going to move forward here. Though it's almost like you're listening to your higher self and listening. Yeah, you're listening to your higher self here and moving forward. I feel a lot of activity around your crown as I'm giving you your reading. A lot of crown activity, tingles you're feeling, maybe. You have to let go of the worry. You have to, some of you are feeling stuck in the way you're thinking about things. Maybe you're overthinking, maybe you're thinking negative. Whatever the case here, I see a strong foundation. I do. But I also see pain. And that's why the Hermit card is showing up. Some of you are going through a metamorphosis right now, or coming out of it. You're going deeper to heal your pain, because this is something that you've been looking at, right? And yeah, let's see what this is all about. Why is the Three of Swords here with the Hangman? Well, whatever it is that you're looking at, and you've been digging deeper into your healing of your journey here, and going through your phases. Okay, I see that I see you're going to go through a milestone. There's going to be some type of recognition and reward that's coming in here for you. There's something here, okay, that you've been sitting on the fence about. You have 222. Okay, there's decisions that you have to make here along the way in terms of your emotions, in terms of the way you were thinking about things, taking a step back, really, really evaluating everything here. You've been manifesting. Okay, there will be celebrations around you, and karma is coming in. You're taking your power back. You're moving forward. Some of you could be traveling. Whatever the case, the road will not always be, there will be bumps along the way. You're ready for it. Why? Because there's a new beginning with the Ace of Wands. The old you, an old part of you is leaving. You're going to look back when we go into the new year, and you're going to say, wow, did I evolve? That person that I was is not me anymore. And you're walking into a new portal here. So you're going to the next level. And there's a new beginning with this with this level that's coming in for you. So there is a new beginning. But the Tower is coming in. Let's look at the Tower. What's this Tower all about for Pisces? Well, what's this power all about? You're letting go of strife. You're letting go of arguments. You're letting go of trust issues, number 55. You're letting go of the way you were thinking about things. You've been nurturing yourself here. You're releasing everything. This Tower is changing. What is it bringing? Stability, finances, maybe stardom or love, whatever, health, happiness, right? Whatever it is with the Star card, a wish will be granted here. It's about inspiration and hope being restored. You're finally releasing. You're finally releasing everything and not like stopping yourself or holding yourself back any longer. There's beautiful healing that's taking place, that took place and has been taking place and will continue to take place from, I would say, this year, 2023 into 2024. Patience is required and healing is required here for you, right? Look at these, all of these fives. It's all these fives here. There's ending of a cycle where there was confusion, where you were at crossroads. Whatever it is, I see stability for you in 2024. I see some type of proposal. I see happiness and joy, celebration. I see also with the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles here. Right? There's something tangible. There's a gift that's coming, and there's a new start for you. There is, because you are going to the next level. And everybody's going through this, through the collective. All right? Definitely. And it's about your self-confidence. It's about determination, being outspoken, being outgoing, but definitely here, there's something magical that's taking place. Okay? So I hope you enjoyed your reading, and I'll see you soon. Please take care. Bye.